Okay, we're gonna do an unboxing. Well, it's an unbagging. I don't normally do these for you, Andrea, because you're not on the social media. But, I mean, we have the technology. I can paste a link anywhere I want. And Andrea and I exchanged shit today, is what happened. And this is the bag of shit that I received from Andrea. We just sort of collect things, is what happens. And so, should I? Of course, one thing that happens when we exchange shit is that sometimes I re-gift things to Andrea. She knows this is happening. And now Andrea might have done that. And what if this goes out on the internet and then somebody you don't want to know sees it? I feel like it's not going to happen. So we're going to go. The obvious thing to pull out first is the book, Telling the Bees. I remember reading about Telling the Bees in the newsletter, and so I'm kind of honored that I get to receive Telling the Bees. Okay, this is the kind of poetry where you flip through it and it stops you because, like a poem, it just sort of grabs you. So I'm gonna not flip through it, but I am gonna read it. Thank you, Andrea. I'm already a fan. I can tell. Oh dear, there's one in there. It attracted my attention. We're gonna not talk about that here on the internet. Bookmarks are underrated. That's what it says on here. It's a library checkout bookmark. I love it. Ooh, I could put it in the book of poetry. Okay. I mean, I'll take it out of its bag when I get there. Ooh, what's it? Oh, man, there's nothing better than a little notebook. Oh, and it's got grid paper, and I don't know if you could tell, but those are paw prints in the upper corner because, number one, look, that is Nacho fur right here. Andrea's cat, Nacho, is an orange cat who I love, who regularly makes bad decisions, but also there's cute, like, cat things happening indicating that you can tear out the pages or cut them out, but also there's a cat back there behind the barcode, and I think this is from Japan, and I mean, I don't know if we all know, but yes, it's from Japan, but there's some seriously good paper art coming out of Japan. I mean, like, has been for hundreds of years. Anyway, this is a Nacho notebook, and if I saw this notebook, I would make a joke with you, Andrea, and you, for the rest of the people. We will just tell them what the joke would be is, like, you know how you might say, something is not your something, is Andrea says things about Nacho the cat, and I'm like, Nacho cat being cute, or something like that. But here I would say, Nacho notebook being awesome. So that's what we're gonna do right there. Because it is a Nacho notebook. Okay, there's a bunch of things happening. Support your local cat cult, and it's a sticker, and it's fantastic, and it's going in my sticker book, which shockingly I've put away. So that's going in the pile where I was looking in my pile of things that are going other places, and it's going to that place. I was looking in there to see if my sticker book was still there. Okay, what do we got going on here? Lip balm, excellent. Peppermint stick, fantastic. We're just gonna dig in because it's winter. Oh yeah. Yeah, peppermint candy. Kind of a scent going on. Ooh, kind of a taste. Fucking hey, I'll take that. What's happening over here? Okay, we don't need to read that. Anyway, this is delightful. Already in use. I'm going to put it right over here. Oh! I'm going to put it with... See, I got my little elephant here, which I believe you also gave me. It holds a Carmex most of the time. But it could hold a lip balm pretty perfectly, frankly. But then if I set that there, well, I will find a spot for it. It's possible, maybe not, the elephant holds my Carmex, that's its job, but I got a little Pasheen over here And it's got room in the little Pasheen. You're just going to have to trust me. It's over there. Okay. Okay. It's another little notebook. Oh my gosh. All kinds of things are falling out. Oh my goodness. We just saw birds. And Andrea, you missed this because you were in, I believe, what you called the P room at the time. But Zach and I were hanging out by the artist guy who was doing the wood cut burn-in stuff, but on paper. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But it was cool looking. He was doing birds, and I was looking at birds, and Zach was flipping through things, and I saw peregrine falcon, and I was like, oh, I realized I could tell the difference between a peregrine falcon and like a different kind of falcon, and I was talking with Zach and the artist people about how I knew I was getting old when I started to care about birds and started to be interested in the differences between some of the birds or identifying the fucking birds. And so like it's a sure sign that I'm getting old, that I'm excited about this notebook. This one is lined, which is different. I already have a grid one, so this is good. You gotta have variety in your life. But this has some pine grosbeaks on the cover. It says it on the back. I don't know the difference between these birds yet. But now I will. I'm going to see birds and wonder if they're pine grosbeaks. It could happen. Okay, I got to stop reading things while I'm doing it. Anyway, I love it. And it's very appropriate. We've just been to Superb Bowls. Superb, I keep combining it. Like Super Bowl, no, Superb Owl. We've just been to Superb Owl Sunday where we saw 2 owls and... Okay, I don't know all the birds yet. We saw another bird whose name was Billy. And... Kestrel? I think Billy might have been a kestrel. Anyway, it was a bird themed day is my point. Oh, another sticker. Richard Scarry. I love Richard Scarry. But she does not look very comfortable. Like, she's not sitting in that seat so much as... She is the hypotenuse to this chair. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying. She is the hypotenuse. And we're putting her over in the pile with the cat cult. That's fantastic. Oh, I love this. Like, it's a pin, everybody. I suppose it could say on, but it doesn't. It says no. And I fully support this. We're just going to take this off of its backing even now because I'm gonna be wearing this somewhere. Ooh, maybe I'll attach it to my hoodie. I don't know. I'm gonna give it some thought. Anyway, no, I embrace that motto, and I just did not make 2 points. I really love it when I make 2 points, but I did not this time. Ooh, a zine. A zine called I Can't Draw Cats by Adrian Sparrow. Oh my gosh, it's still a bird theme. This is fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to read this right now, but I am just... It's already looking intriguing. There are a lot of cats inside, and it starts with cats are weird, which is accurate. But, and Adrian's justification, just to start with, just to entice you all, they're triangle-shaped blobby noodles that melt in the sun. You know, this is accurate. So I'm going to read that and my book of poetry later. There's more. Still more. It's Lulu! But Lulu as... But, wait, can you see? I'm pretty sure these are post-it note-y kind of things. Oh, yeah. So cute. This cat actually has a less resting bitch face than Lulu does. But, still... I can tell that it is supposed to be Lulu. Okay, and then there's a straw wrapper. And that's me. I got a drink on the way home, some tea, and I put the straw wrapper in this bag. That's on me. That's totally me. Oh, it's a pen, which, you know, you're like, great, Tara. But see, I've got Pasheen over there. But I don't know that this is branded Pasheen, but it basically looks like Pasheen's tail. I know that's a cat tail. So it's like the little clip thing, but it's cat tail. That's fantastic. And you know what I've got? I've got a couple new notebooks. So now I'm ready to write in them. I'm also ready to I'm really, sometimes you get a book of poetry and you're like, oh, great, it's a book of poetry. And then maybe it theoretically gets shelved into your poetry section and you don't necessarily read it right then and there. But this one looks pretty good. So I'm looking forward. Maybe there will be some marginalia in there. I'm not going to preserve this sack, and I hope that wasn't part of what I'm supposed to do with my life, because, I mean, it looks like it has seen a couple of people. It's made out, it's got all the paper, so it's going in the recycle bin. 2 points! The crowd goes wild. That's very appropriate for a superb Owl Sunday, making things. And that was a good bag of shit. I'm very happy to have that bag of shit. But I like making these videos, and so here I am making a video. I never know how long they are until I click the thing. But while I'm here, I'm just going to show off some other things, because it's like show and tell now. I got... Okay, those are free stickers, so I'm not going to show those. But just recently, I wanted to get one thing from this chick on Etsy, but I had to get more things for free shipping, because, you got to do that. Look at that. 3 Hitachi Magic Wands are in here. And you're like, oh, good, you can give those away. No, I have a small box collection. There's going to be some Hitachi Magic Wands hidden in there. Note that, people who will inherit my shit after I die. There's going to be hidden treasures. And then this is one of the things I ordered in to get it for the free shipping, is I got an I Love You thing. It's kind of, I think she kind of makes things for doll houses, so like you could put your Hitachi Magic Wand under the bed of the dollhouse. I don't have a dollhouse, but I do, Magrific suggested this, I haven't put it together yet, one of those book nook things, you build it and you just build it. You stick it in the bookcase, but it looks like a little room. I've got one of those. I haven't done it yet, but the Hitachi Magic Wand's going to go in there. At least one of them. And then I think the I Love You thing can go there. And then this is like one of those little things you set down, and it's like has words and shit on it. And this one says, fuck off. It's a fuck off shelf sign. I think that's going to look nice I think it's some kind of a library-like thing, book nook thing that I've got. And this is the one I don't like quite as much, because it just doesn't pop. But I still like it. It's like a mini trinket shelf. I was thinking it was kind of like a print block holder sort of a thing, but it's like a little trinket shelf. And I don't know if you can see, but there's little trinkets and little shelves and shit in there. It's not as special as the others, but it's okay. It's just going to go in the book nook thing, and it's going to be great. So anyway, this was all pretty good is what happened. I got a bag of shit, which was not shit, not at all. And then, I got to do a little show and tell, which is exciting. And I've got some tea to drink, and we are on Superb Owl Sunday. I'm wearing my annual shirt. It's not just an annual shirt. I also wear it to other sporting events. Or I would if I went to a sporting event that had like 2 teams. It is 6:45 p.m. Central as I record this. Literally exactly 6:45 right this second. And I have made it through the entire day, and up to this day, not knowing who is in, not the Superb Owl, but the Super Bowl. You may have heard of it. I know that the Seahawks are there because, as I mentioned to somebody online who's from Seattle, and so they're naturally rooting for the Seattle Seahawks. When you're from Portland, the Seahawks are pretty much your team as well, because, you just inherit them by geographic and Pacific Northwest closeness. So I know that the Seahawks are in the game. I have no idea who the other players are. And at this point, having now made it to 6:46 p.m. Central, I'm now actively trying to avoid finding out. Like, I would like to make it to tomorrow when I will look at all the Super Bowl commercials and things that are posted on YouTube. I'm trying to make it until then. All I know is that today was Superb Owl Sunday. We met Victor, who is a superb, I think, barn owl? Is he a barn owl? I don't know if that's what he is. I think so. And then Victor, very impressive subject. There will be pictures posted online or somewhere soon. And then there was Amaretto, who was a small screech owl. They don't really screech, they kind of trill. We got to hear Amaretto trill. Softly, but a little bit. And Amaretto was very cute. And we also met, I think I already said this, a kestrel. I think it was a kestrel. Billy the kestrel. Anyway, it was a great Superb Owl day. There were 2 superb owls. 2 superb friends were with me. It was not a day for no, but most days are, so I'm ready. Thank you, Andrea. I love my bag of shit. I have no idea how long this video is. Oh my gosh, it's very long.